Hey guys, be sure to check out our daily free play at our main website, stumpthespread.com, linked in the video description, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our NFL pick video plays. Heading into today's matchup, going into this Sunday where we have three contests on the board. In this one, we're going to be talking about the nightcapper here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings come into this one as about 4.5 to 5 point favorites with the over-under set at about 41.5 to 42 points. Actually kind of seems like a fairly high over-under given the fact that we're not overly optimistic about either of these teams in terms of what they have going for them in terms of the quarterback position, and teams that have better depth overall and better first line starting QBs tend to put up more points in the preseason, and we don't necessarily see either of these teams falling into that category. But heading into the third preseason game, we usually see these over-unders tick up a bit given the fact that those first-string guys tend to get more time on the field. They have a better grasp in general of the offense, and that can typically lead to higher scoring games, but we're not necessarily convinced that this is going to be all that high scoring of an affair. The San Francisco 49ers are looking like a team that's probably going to have another tough regular season. This is a group right now that doesn't have great options by any means at the quarterback position. So far in the preseason, the 49ers are 1-1 overall. They fell in their last outing to the Broncos by a final of 14 to 33, and in that outing, the 49ers put up 2 touchdowns in the second half in what was really garbage time in a game that they were already getting blown out in. But the pass attack between Bethard, Hoyer, and Barkley combined to complete 16 of 25 passes for 206 yards, 1 TD to 1 INT. And then the ground game was not existent in that outing, putting up 37 yards on 19 carries total. And the 49ers are a team that doesn't necessarily mind playing slow. We saw that in their outing against the Broncos, as they went on to only have 25 pass attempts and 19 run attempts for a grand total of just 44 total offensive plays. If the 49ers have only 44 total offensive plays here again this week, they're going to have a tough time putting points on the board against this Minnesota Vikings squad, who's been playing in some lower scoring games thus far in the preseason. Through the first 2 weeks, they've seen the under hit on the total in each of their first 2 games. Game 1 on the road against the Bills was a 17-10 win, and then the Vikings fell in their last outing to the Seahawks on the road by a final of 13-20. And with playing those 2 games on the road, they get weeks 3 and 4 of the preseason at home. So that's kind of a nice situation there for the Vikings. They also get their first regular season game at home, so they're going to be having an extended period of time here where they're going to get comfortable at their home field. The Vikings in their last outing, where they only put up 13 points against the Seahawks, had Bradford, Henneke, and Keenum combined to complete 25 of 38 passes for 249 yards, 1 TD to 1 INT, and then the ground game picked up 71 yards on 17 carries. The Vikings are a team that's, if they're going to find success this year, it's going to be more in terms of playing the field position battle, possession by possession, leaning on their defense a bit, and just trying to find opportunities like that, which we've seen from them in the preseason, where we've had some pretty low scoring games thus far here for the Vikings. The 49ers aren't a team that we have a whole lot of confidence going into the regular season. They might be bad enough in terms of the overall depth that the Vikings could end up putting up a good amount of points in this one, like the Broncos were able to put up on the 49ers last week. But we feel like this over-under is a little bit higher than it should be. We'd probably set this one more at about 39 points, somewhere in that range. And right now, getting a whole field goal above that, we just feel like this Minnesota-San Francisco matchup, the under is going to be the better value play in this one. So that's going to be our NFL pick video play for today's action, guys. Again, to get our daily free play, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, linked in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our NFL pick video plays. So thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.